It's your boy Evie. You're watching Evie Family ENT. And if you like what you see, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. So you could become part of Evie's family. ICP. All of Illusions. Let's get it. Let's go.
Jack the whole deal. Take a walk down the hallway. It's a long way. It takes all day. And when we get to the end, you'll find a chair with straps and chains. We slap you in there.
Hey. Yeah, it's okay. What's up?
Don't play this video. Find the unedited version.
Why?
This is the edited version. They're not.
Oh, gotcha. Yep, yeah. That's a big no. So we'll just do the audio.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't need the video. The video is actually going to throw me off. Here we go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ticket, please, thanks. Walk through the doors and through the halls of illusions. Visit yours and see what could've, it should've, it would've been real, but you had to fuck up the whole deal. Let's take a walk down the hall.
So when he says that, it could have been real, but you had to fuck up the whole deal. So is this them taking shots at whatever label they were on? Because remember how you were explaining to me that their label basically fucked them?
Right.
On top, upside down, behind, forward, fucked them everywhere? Yeah.
Right, because when you're only distributing where you distributed your own shit, you kind of screwed on that one.
Okay, so this is talking to them.
But that's just one part. There's several segments of this that talk about different things. So each verse correlates. You'll it's easy to figure it out, but it's a cautionary tale.
Okay. I got you. All right.
And see what could've, it should've, it would've been real, but you had to fuck up the whole deal. Take a walk down the hallway. It's a long way. It takes all day. And when we get to the end, you'll find a chair with straps and chains. We slap you in there, lock you down tight so you can't move a thread, and pull your eyelids up over your head, cause you're about to witness an illusionary dream. It's just too bad it ain't worth seeing.
It's just too bad it ain't worth seeing. So you know, what was that? There's a movie that kind of reminds me of. There's a movie.
Basically they're taking some unexpected person and they're going to show 3 different segments of what could be.
Okay. Right.
And they're forcing them to watch this shit.
Right, and it's all like a torture thing. Like they're getting tortured, and it's like a psychological torture. But that specifically reminded me of a movie. I forgot what movie that is, but basically the guy wants to get revenge because the system screwed him over, and he watched his wife, and I believe it was his kid too, get like. Basically, they they R-word her on here. I don't know if this will get monetized or not, but if not, then fuck it. But if it does, let's try to do that. Yeah, and like in front of him, and he was like a very, very intelligent, technological person. And he knew what the hell he was doing, basically. And he tracked this guy down, and he tied his ass up, and he sewed his eyes, like made him stay open. That it was wild. But that movie is such a good movie. I just don't remember what movie it was specifically. If anyone knows, please let me know what movie that is, because I want to watch that movie again. I think it's got like Liam Neeson in it, or someone else. Or someone else in here. Yeah, the video would have probably had. Yes, Law Abiding Citizen. That's the movie. That movie is dope.
I will watch that.
Yeah. Okay.
Your wife can't smile cause you knocked her teeth out. And she can't see straight from getting hit cause you're a fat fucking drunk piece of shit.
Oh yeah. So okay. So he's basically making He's basically making this guy
He's saying
think.
this is what could have been if you would have never hooked up with this chick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, gotcha.
Like her
Okay.
life and her family would have been great, but you stepped in. But reality is, this is what you're about. You
Right.
get drunk, and your wife can't smile because you knocked her teeth out because you're a drunk piece of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so the torturing, making them see the reality of his
Yeah.
wicked ways. Because sometimes, especially being overcome by alcohol or some other drug.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I'm
don't see,
saying?
but yeah, most of the time you don't actually see what you're doing. You don't see
Yeah.
how you're affecting other people. You don't see what your actions, like, even if it's not fully actions, most of the time you just can't even see.
Even the absence.
Right. You can't even
Yeah.
see what emotionally you're doing to someone else, what physically you're doing to someone else, what the mental pain you're causing, and you think everything's just good. You
Right.
think you can't see any of it, which is wild. And this is why I actually really like this one. And I feel like this is one of their more, I've been saying from the beginning, I don't like their lyrics like that. Like, as far as like lyrical rap, I don't think they are lyrical at all. But I think this is one of their more lyrical ones. Like, this is actually
they're storytellers, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool. But they're just not they don't hit multis and shit like that.
Yeah, right. But I mean, on this one just feels more advanced than all the other ones you've showed me so far. It feels.
And I'm showing you stuff
like-
from all over the spectrum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From old to kind of. I'm just showing them the Joker's card stuff right now.
So is this a newer one?
This is like middle of the road Joker's card.
Okay, because they definitely feel like they
3 or
stepped
4.
it up on this one. But it might just be because I'm connecting with the story and what's going on. So that might be it too. Okay.
He's got the high score. He's sitting behind Steph, chilling in the chairs. Your wife when you look up, you ain't there. It's some other man in the hand to hand. And she looks so happy you don't understand. See, this is in the dumb shit, it never came true. All because of you. Back to reality and what you're about. Your wife can't smile cause you knocked her teeth out. And she can't see straight from getting hit cause you're a fat fucking drunk piece of shit. But it's all good here. Come have a beer. I'll break the top off it and shove it in your ear. And your death comes wicked, painful, and slow. At the hands of a lingo. Malingo in your wine. This is all because of you. Rain Malingo in your wine. This is all because of you.
This is all because of you, what you've got yourself into. Yeah, so it's just making him see, or whoever see, how shitty of a person they actually be. That's bars. That's exactly what it's about.
Facts,
Okay,
facts.
yeah, this one is dope. This one is dope. I like this
Yeah,
one.
it's
This
pretty
is
easy
my
to
favorite
follow
one.
along with, but the stuff they're saying is very impactful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because you keep trying to show me, like, every song, you're always explaining to me the impactfulness of the songs. But this is the first one that I'm actually hearing an impactful song. Like, all the other ones to me, I didn't hear any, like, very impactful, very, like, heavy-hitting topic on any of them. Like, you had to explain all the Joker cards to me and stuff like that. But this one, I can actually feel the weight of it. I can feel the density of it. I can feel the story of it. So that's why I'm saying it's more advanced, and I appreciate that. So if they got any more like this, I want to hear more like this. Definitely.
You're going to hear more like this. You're going to hear more like
More
the
like
others
that.
we've shown you as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
because not all their music is like super dank. You know what I'm saying? Like some of it's just fun and perverted, and that's okay. Because adults like do adult shit. But then there's shit like this that really hits on a topic. There's other stuff that hits on heaven and hell,
Okay.
So I mean, they really do cover a wide range of topic in all these Joker's cards. And as the more we listen up, the more you'll pick up on the messaging. It becomes pretty clear.
Gotcha. Okay.
Rain Malingo
Okay.
This is all because of you.
You. South into.
Who's next? It's Mr. Clark, the dirty old man from the trailer park. You got your ticket? Thanks. Take your coat off. And later on, why not? I'll rip your throat off. Let's take a walk down the hallway. It's a long way. It takes all day. And when you get to the end, you find a chair. You see all the blood? Yeah, your boy was just here. We get all different kind of people coming through. Richies, chickens, and bitches just like you. In the halls, everybody gets a turn to sit and witness your illusion before you burn.
All right, so what the hell was that one about? That just made me think of my hall monitor when I was in school. We had this old ass hall monitor. His name was Fred, and he used to just sit in the chair and he used to just flirt with all the fucking girls all the time. He was like 80-something years old. He hated me. He loved me, but he hated me because I went out for school. I went out for lunch. You're only supposed to go out as a senior. I went out all 4 years, and every year I told him I was a super senior. But that's all that made me think of. I didn't really hear any.
No,
I don't
basically,
know
he
what the
said-
other connection is.
What he said, he's telling this new guy who's in the chair now, your boy was just here. Saying the wife abuser guy. You see all the blood, your boy was just here. right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then he said, we got all kinds of people coming through. Richies, so rich people,
Uh-huh.
bitches, and I forgot what he said. But he was just basically naming off shitty people, right? And he's like, now it's your turn. Everybody in the Hall's Illusion gets a turn.
Yeah,
So,
I get that, but I thought they were gonna like they specified the first guy or whatever, the first guy in the Hall of Illusion actually had like you knew exactly what his problem was, you knew exactly what
they're
the
gonna
issue
get into
was.
it right now. We haven't gotten into
Oh,
it.
so okay,
Yeah.
okay, I
He's
got
just
you.
explaining to him why he's there right now.
Okay, I understand it
Yeah.
now. All right, that makes sense.
In the halls, everybody gets a turn to sit and witness your illusion before you burn. What do we have here? Oh yeah, no way. It looks like your kid's in the UK. Your daughter's chilling up in college, top grade. And your son's a fucking doctor, fat paid. They got families and kids and it's all good. They even coach Little League in the neighborhood. Is this true?
Oh, okay.
The Holy Ghost? Nah, bitch, not even close. Back to reality, your son's on crack. And your daughter's got nut stains on her back. And they both fucking smell like shit. And live in the gutter and sell crack to each other. When they were kids, you'd beat them and leave them home.
Before he even gets into it, that's what I was gonna say when I said, "Oh, okay, I know what this one's about. This one's about either they got beaten or it's about they got abused. The kids like
Yeah,
that
he
that
was
guy
getting into
abused
it right there.
his-
He's saying they were
Yeah.
beaten and leaving alone.
Yep,
When they
yep.
were kids, so they ended
Yep.
up going down this crazy path. But
And that yeah.
in his fantasy head, daughter's in college, getting good grades, son's doing well. But the reality is they're selling crack to each other in the gutter. and they both
Right.
smell like
Yeah,
shit.
right. Right.
Yeah.
But the fact that I think they was talking about like I thought he was because he said and
Thank you.
you and you're the he was like and you did something with the little league like you coached the little league, so I thought he was talking about like child predator, like child abuse and shit.
Yeah. No,
Well, like I think that was
yeah.
part of it too. Okay, I got it.
And your son's a fucking doctor, fat
No,
paid. They
he
got
was setting it up to
families
be
and
like-
kids and it's all good. They
He set it up to what? He set it up to what?
basically right there where he's talking about he even coaches little league in the neighborhood saying like he's the perfect parent, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
he wasn't there for his kids, he wasn't there for the college, you know what I'm saying? And then he's going to get it, he's like when they get back to reality you'll hear what actually had happened.
Gotcha. Well, I think, again, here's another one, me versus you. The Stan wins on this one. I think he's talking about, he said that because he's showcasing like a child predator, a child predator. I think that's what that was about because he brought up the whole,
No,
you're an old
because
ass
this
man.
is the
Yes, he
happy
did because he
side.
brought up the old. In the beginning, you were saying you're an old man, and in the hall, and he said sitting on the chair watching these people pass by, and that's why it made me think of the damn hall monitor at my school. I swear that's what he's talking about. Who's right? Who's right?
He hasn't
Who's
gotten
right?
to that
Stan
part
is
yet.
right.
When he's talking about the good and happy shit, you know, your daughter's in college, and you coached your son's, you know, soccer games and shit. That's the ideal, you know, perfect family. Your kids are doing what they're supposed to do in life. You
I
know,
get
you're
that
helping
part.
out.
I
But
understand
then,
that part.
but he's not going to include shady shit like that in the happy side. You have to wait until the reality side to get the real bad shit of what actually happened.
I'm talking about in the beginning of this dude's story, when they were tying him down and explaining to him what they're gonna do to him, and he's joining the Hall of Illusions. He's about to get this torture.
Mhm.
They brought all that up for a reason. So
Yeah,
I
he
think
said,
it's
your
about
homie
the
was just here. You see all the blood,
right.
and he's saying anybody can fucking get it. Don't even worry. Richie's bigots and bitches just like you.
You know
And
what?
then he went into of what his daughter was doing in college, like the good side, right? The
But then he also said with the daughter, your daughter's getting balls on her back or some shit like
but
that
he
too.
said back to reality after that. And after he says back to reality, your son's on crack and your daughter's got nut stains on her back.
I'm just saying.
In the fantasy, in the lovey-dovey world, this verse has nothing to do with pedophilia.
Okay. Well,
the next verse does, because the preacher.
Okay.
We'll get to it.
I still think so. So this one's just about child abuse in a way. Just about neglect. It's about child neglecting your kids.
A really shitty parent.
Okay. I still think the stand is right though. And that's because with M, there's doubles and triples and quadruples, and most things mean double, triple things constantly. That's why my brain goes to that. I know, but M does that too.
When he goes back to reality
with multiple meanings.
Actually happening.
I understand that. I just thought there was more. I thought there was more to it. Is all I'm saying. I thought there was more to it. Is that a reach? Because I don't think so.
Oh, it's a reach, because in the first verse he said, Look at your wife right there. She's super happy, and she's standing there, but you look up, but you ain't there. It's another man, and they're hand to hand, and she looks so happy you can't understand. But back to reality, you know, your wife can't smile because you knocked her teeth out.
Yeah,
you know, if she wouldn't have met you, because the first part was all happy. The kids were playing Nintendo and shit, right? Everything was happy, and then as soon as they say back to reality, that's when all the bad shit comes in.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. We'll figure it out at the end. That's a fact, Monica.
See? Both fucking smell like shit and live in the gutter and sell crack to each other. When they were kids, you'd beat them and leave them home, and even whip them with the cord of the telephone. And that reminds me, man, hey, you gotta call. Watch your step to hell. It's a long way, but ain't going your way.
Okay, you were right. Fuck.
This is all because of you.
Self-into. Of you, South into.
Send it back up and move to the next town, but we forgot Mr. Bigot. Okay, dig it. We can't show you an illusion 'cause we're all packed, but I'll still cut your neck out. Great, but ain't going your way. This is all because
I forgot.
You. Because of you. And two. You. So what are you talking about? The next verse is going to be about the pastor. They didn't say anything about a pastor.
That shit was on Chicken Hunting. That's another song I'm going to show you.
Okay, that one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I forgot.
Okay.
That verse, yeah.
See, the Stan was right, y'all. He didn't even know what he was talking about.
I just left out
That's
the third
wild.
verse. There was no third verse.
Exactly. So
But what I said was absolutely correct.
I know. I get it now. I said that. I said you were
Yeah.
right. You were right.